Hello again, everybody, and this is Justin Pontarelli back with more Interstellar Pilot. And again, we're going to be continuing our, or I should say, my mini-series, Making Allies. This will be part 4. Alright. In case you guys wanted to know, this mini-series was started when someone had asked me about, well, making allies. You know, how is it best accomplished? How to quickly do it? Stuff like that. You know? And although the real answer is you can't make any official allies, you can form good relations with other AI factions to the extent that, well, they're going to be really friendly with you. Okay? Anyway, there's also a question about mercenaries and alliances. If I get an opportunity to answer that question, I'll try to do that one, although it's a tricky question. And the other general question I'm trying to answer with this mini-series is how to form a decent military faction, okay? Basically a faction that focuses on war, destroying pirates, stuff like that. Maybe just kind of generally protecting the areas that the faction inhabits, okay? And with that said, let's open up the file. Yep, we're still going strong on the Wizard, our little ship. And let's go ahead and check our inbox real quick, guys, while we're at it. It's a drop-off. Let's look at that real quick. Ooh, some guns. So the problem with drop-offs, especially if it's, any drop-off, is that if you're already rigged for war and you're full of things like ECM and missiles, you can't put anything in your cargo bay. So, yeah, dumping missiles and ECM, it's not what I want to do. So let's not do that. Take a look at our scanner. There is a shipyard and a turret in here. We're actually on friendly terms with them. That's good. We also had another enemy that we had accidentally formed. Let's see if we still have them as an enemy. We do, and I do believe I know how to find that person. We do have some decent money right now, so we'll go ahead and find that guy, and we'll just kill him. Because in order to make friends with him, he wants 4,000 credits, and I don't need to do that. So let's not do that. Let's see what else here. There was also the Platinum Corporation, whose only enemy is me. And although we did take away their giant base, their trade station, which was their main way of making money, they still have other ships that they can use to do trading and make money. So they're not totally economically crippled. But I think, until you guys have any other suggestions, just for the fun of it, we're also going to continue our war with them. And if I get a chance to destroy any one of their ships, I will. I can't pay off the bounty. I'm not going to have any money for a truce. So at this point, we have no choice anyway but to remain at war with these guys. And again, if they do make any other stations, the leader of their group will change. basically what happens is the leader that you speak to of a group always represents the most expensive ship that they have, okay, or station. So if they had a station, we'd be talking to a station instead. Let me give you guys an example. Wrong button. Let's talk to Gamma. Good example. There it is, the trade station. Most expensive thing they have. All right. Should probably just continue with this, continue flying as I'm talking, right? Oh. Speaking of which, what did I say just now, right? Where are these guys going? Just flying off somewhere. Let's take a look at the sector map. There's a rations factory in this area. That's neat. Yeah, they're selling rations. We could pick a fight right now, but I don't really want to. I want to go see if that other guy is still there and take him out while I can, or if I can. This should be where it is, or where they are. This is where he was last time, I think. There he is. Wait a second. And look at that. He's no longer actually an enemy. That's interesting. Okay. Let's go to factions. And see that? His name has gone off of the red list. The hostile list. And where is he now? It's right here. That's him. Alright, so I guess we don't have to kill him after all. We'll just leave him alone. But anyway, we wanted to kind of go over real quick the allies list, or the factions list. In terms of opinion, let's see who's on our... let's see who we can count on as a friendly faction. So notice, even though with Talon Security as an example, the bar is fully green, okay? The bar to the right, fully green, which means these guys like us. We can trade with them. They'll be friendly with us if we communicate with them, okay? And the best part, of course, is they're not going to shoot at us if we get close to them, okay? And like I said before, the best and quickest way to make a certain faction like you is to fight their enemies. Destroy the enemy bases, stuff like that. Okay? So let's get another example here. Let's say we wanted the Gamma Corporation to like us more. We can attack Prophet ships, Fang, Saber, Eagle, Mamba ships, and or their bases. Okay. And notice how all of these, well, maybe they're not getting any better since the last time, but I haven't really been going, I haven't been seriously going after any bandit bases. Once you go after the bandit bases, you'll see a lot of these green bars fill up. Now, in cases like this, for example, this AI has no allies, no enemies. there's probably very little way to make this person like us, okay? In cases like this, for example, you need to attack Spire in order to get this person to like you. Now, on the other hand, if you have a trade station or a refinery or actually any other type of station, if a group starts trading with you, they will start to like you. Okay? So, for example, if I had a station and if the platinum ships wanted to trade with me, they might decide to stop being hostile to me, and they might start actually liking me. Now, of course, in this case, they are evil, so that might be a problem. Okay? But you can, for example, okay, I'll show you guys a quick example. If my screen will move. There it goes. You could, for example, get into a war with Talon Security. Okay, destroy some of their bases, destroy some of their ships, and later on reestablish a relationship with them. Okay, a good relationship. Okay. So just because you have factions that, for example, you know, this guy's kind of orange towards us, not exactly hostile, but not really friendly. Look at these guys. Totally orange. All we'd have to do is shoot at them and they'd probably declare war on us instantly. Okay. Just one excuse and that would be it. Alright. But just because they're like that, it doesn't mean that we can't have somewhat of a relationship with them. Of course, in this case, they are listed as evil, so you really wouldn't care about these guys anyway. They're just little ships. But what we are worried about are the larger factions. Now, in case of the bandits or the pirates, you can't change how these guys feel towards us, ever. Okay? It's just not possible. Okay? You can pay off your bounty, but if you go to the comm, for example, okay, let's click on comms. Now, in this case, you can actually tell if they have a bounty placed on you. Click on the faction name, look toward the right. In this case, it says Saber Order, wealth is deprived, so they have very little money. Power is influential, personality is evil, and they have an 8,000 credit bounty placed on me. Then it lists their allies and their enemies. Now, I can open up a comm with them, go to diplomacy, and they'll say, hey, you know, if you want a truce, guess what? We are not willing to discuss peace with you at this time. That's it. End the discussion. Okay? However, if you upset another faction, for example, okay, in this case we will try Platinum as an example. Okay, look at this. The Platinum Corporation has placed a 19,500 credit bounty on us. However, you go to comms, go to diplomacy, go to truce. Look at this. They are willing to forgive our past actions and cease hostilities for the sum of 9,000 credits. 9,000 credits, and the war is over with. That's how it works. Real simple, guys. Pretty cool, huh? Alright. But for now, we're going to keep up the war because it's fun. Let's see, look around real quick. This should be the area. Yep, it's got the big old moon-looking planet right there. I'm wondering when some other faction's going to come along and make try making a trade station. In the meantime, let's go ahead and dock add an outpost. Let's go get some more missions. Either that or we can try picking off more platinum ships. We could do that too. But at the moment, there's really no money in doing that. And to be fair, you cannot make a successful military faction at all, period, unless you have your own ships, your own base, stuff like that. You're not going to be able to do that unless you do some serious work. Okay? In this case, since we're pretty good at, fighting, we can fight and earn our cash that way. Okay. Oh, and speaking of fighting and earning cash, let's really quickly check our bounty list and see if we can make some quick money that way. Now, I think we mentioned these guys in the last video. That 7,000 money, that 7,000 credits, it's not bad money. Okay. I could easily take out a Flyer X, not a big deal. But the difficulty is when you see the X after the name of the ship, it means the ship can cloak. And if it can cloak, it probably will stay cloaked. Unless you get near it. Okay. And looking for a cloaked ship is never fun. So we're going to avoid that for now. Instead, we can take a better job. Let's see. So this guy says, the mission's too intense, right? Too hard. We're not powerful enough. I could actually probably win. But a Drake and a Hornet, and I really don't want to do that. Let's see here. That's just too easy. If I had an empty cargo ship, we could do courier missions. I mean, 10,000 credits, that's not bad. I think we discussed last time how you would do a delivery mission. You can actually just trade in the ship that you have, and then you just use the taxi service to take you to the places that you need. Once you have the ship that you need, you can have it delivered to its location, and you're fine. But considering that we're at war, it might be very difficult to have one of our ships just flying around vulnerable to the enemy. So for right now, we're going to stick with the destroying missions. Okay? It's really a good way anyway for an enforcer, for the enforcer file to make money. Unless you want to trade in the ship that you have and do something else. Okay. Yeah, so we're just gonna follow the red arrow with the green star. That'll take us to our mission. That should be fine. Look, that guy's still sitting there too. As if nothing's changed, he's still sitting there. Still finding a trade route. You know what? We'll go and attack him just for fun. Just for fun. But not at this exact moment, though. But yeah, so you could do other things with this file that wouldn't be hard. Let's say you decided you don't like fighting, you don't like having to try to earn your money by fighting other ships. Maybe it's too hard. Maybe you just notice that you take too much loss, too much damage, and it's not really worth the time or the money. You can always trade your ship in eventually for something else. Maybe a Pioneer P, and you can do passenger runs. Maybe a hauler, and you can do trading. And all it would take is one abandoned ship coming up in your messages, and you could go get it, trade it in, and you have more money. So just because you start off as like an enforcer, for example, It doesn't mean you have to remain as an enforcer, okay? So don't think it's one of those issues, because it's really not. Okay. We get these guys 1k away. Platinum should be over there somewhere. Let's get in there a little bit. Come on. Oops, gotta run. Oh, whoa, whoa, platinum. Never mind. Okay. That first volley did hurt us a lot, so let's Whoopsie. Okay. That's not good. See, that's another reason why these types of missions are not fun sometimes, because they can be kind of hard, you know. Like if you take some damage like that I just did right now, yeah, I'm not. This is bad. Oh gracious. All right, let's get out of here. That was bad. And guys, just like I was saying, you know, if in cases like this, see, now we're gonna get lucky, because now we're gonna get some help by the nearby patrollers. And we did just accomplish our objective. Okay, so that's nice. Let's try to decloak and grab that stuff real quick. At the very least, you can pick up scrap. And hopefully sell off what we don't need. But that was rough. We're not gonna lie about that, guys. That was hard. That was rough. You know. And the problem is, when you need the money really badly, you can't be picky. But that can be an issue with trying to set up a really strong military faction. Is it's going to be slow going at first, because you're the guy taking all the risks with your one little ship. And if you pick a fight that you can't handle, or for example, in my instance, I kind of made a couple mistakes in that battle. I kind of didn't realize that the other enemy vessel was so close, and then as he gets closer, I'm kind of hoping to pick off the smaller one, the Raptor, or whatever it was. And in doing so, I kept my frontal shields basically fixed on the other guy too. And I got hammered, so it's like, oh boy. Which means now I gotta turn around, use my missiles. And then I really can't use my lasers, because now they're not pointed in the right direction. And with that much, with this much damage right now, I'm in really tough shape. And 13,000 credits, it's probably not going to be enough. So yeah, that's bad. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we're not going to be dead. No. Get rid of some rockets, get rid of the missile. Notice they're not really that expensive. The interceptor missile is 187. It's a bit more expensive than the one I have, but again, it's not going to make me rich. So, at this point, if I want to get repaired, you know, really want to get the engine repaired. Gotta fix the cloak, in my opinion. The hull needs to be repaired. And that's it. right now we're basically broke. Okay. And with only 188 credits left, and the ship's not fully repaired. The shields will take time to recharge. That'll happen on its own anyway. Once you have good money coming in, don't worry about repairing the shields. It's basically not a big deal. Just do it. It's quicker just to recharge it. But repairs like this, it's pretty bad. So let's try to make some money some other way. We're going to solve these missiles and stuff. Okay. Repaired. But we have no other weapons, except lasers. Let's see if we can take a better job. We might have to take a regular courier job. Okay. So, now you guys get to learn how a courier job works. So first things first, you take the job, pick up the cargo. Okay, no big deal. Check to see where you're going. Okay. There's two parts of the job. Pick up the stuff, and then drop the stuff off. So, let's just undock real quick. First of all, you can just follow the white arrow with the blue star. Okay? As long as your guidance is on, okay? As long as there's guidance active, it's going to tell you where to go. Alright? But let's say you don't know where this place is, and you'd rather not manually pilot yourself to the location, you can also do it this way too. First things first, if you want to find a refinery, go to log, go to cargo prices. Refineries typically take in copper, and then they spit out different stuff. Okay? And look at that. There's our refinery. You can tell because of the green star. Let's toggle waypoint, order move to. So now our ship's going to go on autopilot and take itself there. At the same time, you want to make sure that your ship's not going to pick a fight. Let's go to fleet settings, and that's fine. As long as it's not checked to attack hostiles, it's not going to go out of its way to pick fights. And as long as it can cloak, it will cloak, and therefore it's not going to try to attack anyone because it's already cloaked. So no one's going to come after it. Typically with intercept hostiles, what that means is if another ship comes along, picks a fight, starts shooting at you, your ship will automatically respond by defending itself and attacking the other ship. Unless it's cloaked, because it won't be attacked. Okay? So that's how you fix that problem. And like I pointed out before, we could do like a... we could take advantage of maybe a Magnus glitch. If we find a Magnus, we could hijack one. And then we could quickly end our money problems, no problem. Okay? But in my opinion, part of the fun of the game is to work your way up to get to the point where you're making lots of money automatically, okay? When you have basically other ships giving you money, giving you stuff to sell, buying stuff from you, whatever the case might be, or when you have a bunch of ships working for you, you know, doing taxi runs or mining minerals and selling them, or whatever it is. But right now we're not there yet. We've really basically just started. And we wasted a lot of money in that war. So, you know, wars can be great fun in this game, but it's typically a lot better to to have a good economy first before going into a war. Because, for example, if I didn't have, stuff to sell, or that ship, for example, that we, the abandoned ship that we found in the last episode, we got the ship, we sold it, we got back in the fight. But in this case, we just had nothing left, basically. Anyway, I don't like the autopilot, guys. Just a quick heads up. I just wanted to demonstrate how it really works and how to use it if you don't know where you're going. But like we found out, you can just use the green arrow or the blue arrow, star thing, whatever. Okay. So there you go. You press on complete mission, and you get your money. Let's go to job board. Let's do another one. Perfect, take it. Let's accept it. Pick up. Go to mission log. Again, same thing. You can manually go there, or you can find the star this way. Go to log, cargo prices. We're looking for a trade station. Trade stations buy jewelry, for example. And there's the green star right there. Toggle waypoint, or to move to. In this case, though, I'm not doing that because the autopilot's horrendous, typically. It's slow, it's clunky. If you're paying attention, you can fly a lot better than the computer can. I would really love to get into a nice fight right now, but without money, it's not advisable. Oh boy, okay. And if I hadn't done so badly in that fight, we'd be in okay shape right now. But, we're earning our money back. Then we can re-equip the ship with missiles and stuff. And we'll be fine. We'll be okay. Part of me is wondering, though, when these guys will, no longer be mad at me. Because eventually, sometimes, if they're not bandits or pirates, they do eventually decide to stop the war with you. But I'm doing nothing to improve my relations with them, and I did go out of my way to destroy their trade station, so they're pretty upset. Peace is really not gonna happen. All right, there's that guy. Ooh, that's a different guy. Okay. Bump. Oops. Move, dude. There you go. Alright. So here we are at the only other trade station in the universe. Complete mission. And there we go. Now we got some money. Let's look at where we are, I guess. See, anyway, I don't know if you guys realize, but we're playing in not the ultra small universe, but the one step up. I think the first size, literally only has 3 sectors. The size up has 5. I like the small universes. They're kind of interesting in my opinion. Everything's kind of compact, you know. Competition can be pretty fierce and whatnot. So anyway. At this point, let's just take a look at what they have, for example. So, in my opinion, the next step would probably be to get either a hauler or a pioneer vessel. Probably one of these guys, because hauling passengers is a decent way to make money. Or we can go after that. Let's see what it is. Please be something big. And click and target. Oh, perfect. A flyer. Nice. Let's do it. Okay, we've already set our target. I think. What is it? Okay, that's not right. Let's try this again. Okay. Never mind. Our target was just this ship because we have it clicked on. But our pink star will tell us where to go. Okay, that's better. Alright. Because I'm going to pause the recording. And once I've found the ship, I'll get back to you guys. So if you guys ever watched any one of those creepy science fiction movies where the main characters find this abandoned ship in the middle of nowhere, you know, abandoned ship. They enter it, they hop aboard, just to find out there's going to like weird alien life form on it, which takes over or kills the crew. You know. Think about that, right? You think about this. We're just gonna go ahead and supposedly put someone on this thing and send them off to who knows where. Anyway, we need the money though, so we gotta try, right? The difficulty is gonna be that we've got enemy ships all over the place. So where do we want to go to? I think we want to go there. Yeah, we do. We want to go over there. Okay. So, yeah, you can push ships. You can pull them. You can tractor ships through wormholes. I don't think you can push them through. So here comes the boring part. There's no decent places in here to sell a ship, except for maybe the refinery. But I'd rather try my chances in here. That should automatically bring the ship with us. Not today, though. Not today, guys. Not today. I'm gonna cut my guns ready. So the question becomes, how do we get this thing from where it is now? Okay. So here's the general plan, to be very honest. We're gonna have to wait. Okay, that's fine. Alright. We'll try to retrieve him. Where's the other ship? Okay, that guy's way over there. That's fine. Let's try to grab this guy. Not right now. Okay, so we're all right. Let's go this way. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and push this thing, okay, over to one of these military bases. Okay. Let me show you how real quick. I know this is not the greatest episode, right? Next time on Finding Allies, Justin pushes a ship to a base because, well, he's got no rockets, no, and he's outnumbered, so yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's not what I wanted to do today. Not at all. Alright. Yeah, this is a very advanced strategy. Get in a cloaked ship and push an abandoned ship over to your target. What you do after that is you jump in, basically you claim it, and you have it order it to dock at one of these areas. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording and I'll get back to you. Alright, so here we are. Right behind us is the station. Okay, let me show you real quick. I wanted to show you how you do this again because doing this can be tricky if you haven't done it before. Okay. And this can take a little bit of practice to do it correctly, or to do it the safe way. So at this point, we're doing it the very safe way. So first things first, click on where you want the ship to dock at. In this case, the base. Click on it, target it. Target, toggle waypoint. Now we've changed the waypoint to the base. Now click on the ship. Click on target, claim. Now go to your log. Now go to properties. Click on the new guy. Click on orders. Click on navigation. It's already open. Click on dock at my waypoint. And just like that, if he's close enough, he'll pop right in. Okay. But a quick pro tip. Go to log. Go to properties. Go to orders. Just click on the new guy. Click on orders. Go to fleet settings, and you'll notice that the stance is set to attack hostiles and to intercept hostiles. If he had ran across any enemy ships, he'd have got himself into a battle and probably got himself killed. Alright. So typically what you want to do first with these guys is this. Click on both of those tabs, and click on that. Alright? So that he'll ignore any battles and just kind of fly straight towards his target. But that's why it's your job to get him as close to a base as possible without yourself getting killed first. Okay? Because enemy ships will not bother with a neutral ship. They just won't do it. But they will bother with you. And they will bother with your property. So don't claim the ship if you don't have to until the last possible second. So either tractor it to the target that you want to go to, or push it. Alright. Now, let's get in there, enter. We have no money to repair it. Watch, I'll show you guys real quick. Let's go to repair. It's going to cost over $44,000. We don't have that money. We're going to sell them. Look at that, guys. 47,000 credits. Alright. Let's a lot better than we were doing before. At this point, we could, do some more jobs. Maybe get into another fight. All right. But let's go off on a high note. Let's have some fun. Let's get into our ship. Let's go to trade. Let's get those missiles. Grab some ECM. Level 2. We're all set. No repairs needed. Shields are at full. Let's undock. And let's find some of those other... Let's find some guys to beat up, shall we? And get rid of that. These are not necessary to open up at this point. Although maybe we could go over there, I guess. Let's check the bounty board first. Yeah, no red names. Wait, oh, just the one, but the same one still. Just the Flyer X. We're not going off on a wild goose chase. So that's that. I guess let's go ahead and look around for now. Although we're probably gonna get into trouble again. Let's go to job board. We'll just take this mission. Guys, it's a Hornet and a shuttle. I'll be okay. In case you're wondering. Ooh. These guys might need help. Where'd they go? They cloaked. Interesting. Okay. I guess Talon's okay. Alright. Actions. Just checking stuff, guys. So Platinum still hates us. There's the enemy. Let's see what they are. Alright. So we're gonna just cover sides. Let's move. Stay mobile. We'll kill the little one first, guys. Okay, new target. Let's go. Hornet's a piece of cake. Should be. There's a scavenger nearby. I feel like we're playing Ring Around the Rosies. Watch those mines, those can be annoying. And don't follow ships too closely. There you go, that was much better than last time. Much better. Look for good scrap. I'm not going to bother with a single mine and a single ECM. Not worth it. Back to wherever we came from. It's over there. What's that arrow pointing at? That's just more scrap. Okay. There we go. Got into one successful military engagement while we're out here. I feel a lot better about this. So, essentially we could decide to continue this a little mini-series, because one of the questions that I had from a viewer was ultimately, how can you create a successful military faction? And guys, the first honest answer is money. You really do need to start off by earning those credits. If you want to take advantage of the hijack a Magnus glitch, or even an Overlord, you can watch my video on how to do that. But doing that's really, I think, in my opinion, you're robbing yourself of the fun of the game. Okay. This way, if you do it this way, the right way, you're learning how to play the game, you get to enjoy the battles, you get to, like when I first started playing, I started off as a merchant. So, you know, I had to learn how to work with this menu here, the cargo price menu. You know, you find the cheap stuff, you know, where's some cheap stuff? Find some cheap stuff, right? Find a good place to sell it. You know, you buy and sell. They give you 10,000 credits to start with, so you got money, you know. Let's pop in here, guys. Okay. Patch up the shields. Get some more equipment. Okay. And this is a good idea of how much money you should be making with these battles. You know, we spent about 1,600 on repairs and more missiles. And we got about 5,000 in for the reward for the job. So we got around 3,500 in credits. Not a lot. You know, so at first, although you can have fun making your money as an enforcer, the problem is it's very slow going. You know, right now the majority of our money has honestly came from salvaging ships. You know, find the abandoned ship, you sell it. So that's a quick way to make money too. So now we're a lot closer though now to actually being able to buy another ship. And like I said, I would honestly probably buy like a cargo, or no, not a cargo ship, but a taxi ship. Probably a Pioneer P or a Hauler P. Okay, so anyway, let's check the bounty board. And probably the same name on it still that was there before. Yep, still there. Again, not interested. Let's get out of here. Let's cloak. Alright, since we're still at war, I think, with Platinum, let's just check our factions list real quick. Sort by opinion. Show minor factions, and Platinum is ranked as well off and influential. Basically, they've been knocked down to the level of any other pirate base around, so. In fact, yeah, right there, Profit Wing. Well off and influential. Platinum, same. So, where'd that red thing go? Alright guys, I promised a war with Platinum. I'm gonna deliver. Let's do this thing. Let's make this official. Oh, never mind, I can't declare war on them again. Huh. Oh well. We'll pretend we did. Holler Jamaica. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. If you refuse, you'll be destroyed. Insert snappy comeback from the hauler. He's not going to surrender. We're going to blow him to bits. Guys, pro tip: these guys usually have mines and ECM, so he's not going to be unarmed. Let's put it that way. He's got guns. Got 3 of them around. Wow. Whoa. Well, 3 of them. Okay. Neat. Whoa. Oh, they want to play. Look at that. That's neat. Oops. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not have that problem again. Okay, okay, okay. That's good enough. Good enough. Good enough. We got 1 chip down. Not bad. All right. We promised to fight. Guys, I gave you guys a fight. Look at that. Not the best one, but that's okay. The problem is the repairs are going to be bad. See? Very bad. Alright, that's okay though. We'll make the money back somehow. We'll make it back. Alright. So, that's pretty much how this is going to work. You start off as an enforcer with the goal of making a military faction, but it is slow going. Okay. And when you're going to war with other factions, and if you don't have any other income coming in, it's very expensive. Okay, like I just lost like 10,000 plus credits, and I got into a fight with 3 ships, only knocked off 1 of them. And, was it worth it in my opinion? No, but I don't mind doing it. It was fun. It was very fun. Yeah, so anyway. Obviously, we're not going to be done with platinum anytime soon. So, yeah, we're still on top of the bounty board, obviously. Wanted by platinum, 27,500 credits and rising. It's pretty good. Alright, so ultimately, if we find another abandoned ship, we will definitely go after it. If we do find a nice ship that doesn't cloak, with a nice bounty on its head, we're going to go ahead and go for it. This guy, though, I don't know. But you know what? I'm at least going to show you guys how you would possibly find this ship. So keep in mind the name, the Mason. Alright. 1 second, fellas. 1 second. We're looking for Eagle. Okay. Alright. So, where is he? Alright. Buy some intelligence. Saber. Mamba. Found Mamba's base. One left. Haven, Wolf, Prophet, and Eagle. Let's go. Because I'm going to cloak, pause the recording, and I'll be right back. Alright, here we are. So we are on the Batanius sector, I guess it's called. And this is the Eagle Outpost. So why are we here? I'm here to show you guys my theory about where these ships tend to hide, especially bandit ships. Okay. So it's not that we can't find this guy, but as you're going to find out really fast, he's not worth the trouble. He's from the Eagle Rebellion, and we have found the Eagle base. It's right there. Watch this. Now, if they're broke, we can find out really fast. Click on faction information, the little icon, and they have money. They're ranked as comfortable. They've got money, which means they have ships. Let's get closer. So they'll send their army after me as soon as I get close enough, which is typically any time now. All right, any time now, guys. There they are. They're right there. Okay. I don't know if they're necessarily coming after me. Looks like they are. Okay. Hold on, guys. Let me just... One second. It's just two. I think there's two of them. Okay, that was too late. Okay. Whoa. Aw, heck. Lost him. That's no good. Well, if I had planned that a little bit better, and if I had known there's only two ships out there guarding it, I probably could have got my target. Alright, so that's okay though, guys. That's okay. We didn't die, and we're still in good shape. But, good news. Another abandoned ship. So, got a new course. I'm going to pause it. We're going to get the new ship, and then we're going to call it a day. Okay? Let's do it. Alright, so here we are. Here's the other abandoned ship. A little Pioneer A. Basic ship. Nothing spectacular about it. You could fight with it. You could haul passengers. If used properly, it's very decent, very cheap for what it is. And it's right next to an enemy base. It's one of those bandit bases. These guys are relatively deprived, I guess. So, not a lot of money, but they do have nearby ships, so they've got enough nearby ships too. So what I want to do first is find a place to go. Just like before, we're going to try pushing this guy out of here. So anyway, you might be thinking, well, you're an enforcer, right? Your allies are getting their tails kicked in. That's not winnable. It is not winnable. And to try it would be to take a lot of damage, and when you're trying to establish a faction, your own faction, not just a ship, but a faction, you need money. This is not working so far. Oh goodness. Okay, let's just... we need more room here. I'm sorry if you're getting dizzy watching this, I'm sorry. Really am. Good enough, I'll just start pushing him this way, that's fine. Alright. Guys, just like last time, the goal is going to be to get him to a proper place to have him parked and be sold. And I'm hoping that pretty soon we can have enough money to buy another ship. Maybe just a Pioneer P. So we can get some basic money coming in. Beyond just me fighting for my money. Because in my opinion, even like a military faction needs some kind of economic backbone to keep them afloat. Okay. Because other than getting fighting jobs, there's really no money to be made as a mercenary. Unless you're at the computer. But even then, I've, bought mercenary services before in this game. And let me tell you, you can really take advantage of them. I don't think they'd make any money working for me. And they will work until they die, basically, for me. Anyway, so that's it. Speaking of mercenaries, we haven't found any yet, have we? Because I'm going to pause the recording. We're going to sell him, and that's pretty much it for right now. Be right back, guys. And here we are. Just like last time. Click on your new target. Toggle waypoint. Click on the ship. Claim it. Put a log. Properties. Click on it. Give it new orders. Fleet settings. Stance. Get rid of those check marks. And prefer to dock. And then tell it to dock at my waypoint. There it goes. It's inside now. Go ahead and I'll go inside too, actually. Alright. Docking bay. Hop in. Sell it. Take the money and run. That's about it, guys. That's about it. Let's go to a docking bay. Hop in our ship. Go to equipment. Or no, I'm sorry. Go to trade. Let's get some of our missiles back. Get some more ECM. Double check that. Guys, before we stop for today, let's do one last thing. This guy's annoying. He declared war on me in the last episode of this miniseries. And he's been sitting there now forever, basically. He's still finding a trade route. Even though he probably has almost no money. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put him out of his misery. Let's go. One last fight. We're gonna put him out of his misery. He wants a war? Well, he's got one. All right. He's not quite a pushover, but, he's not doing well either. Oopsie, watch those green things. Those can be potent. Then watch them burn. Free stuff. Let's drag it in. Platinum wants to fight. Oh boy. These jokers? Come on, Platinum. Give me a break. Anyway. Let's hop in here, guys. Get rid of some extra stuff real quick. We don't want that, or that, or that. Alright, so with that being said, that's about it, guys. We're pretty much done. So as we fly off into space, let's check a few things real quick. Let's see how we rank. In terms of power, are we at the bottom? Let's find out. We are not. We're near the bottom, but we're doing okay. As far as wealth is concerned, we're pretty far down there, but you know, we're not totally broke. We're considered adequate. And this is going to be kind of in the middle anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. We're always in the middle of this thing because it's an opinion poll on us, basically. Or according to us. And this again is Justin Ponarelli, flying the wizard of the brigade, signing off and saying, guys, until next time, take care. Hope you enjoyed. And I'm hoping we can get into some more fights, make some more money next time, and hopefully buy our first ship. Next time on Making Allies. Guys, see you later. Have fun.